Hello everybody, my name is Samson the Dachshund. Please be sure to subscribe to my dad's YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button below this video. Be sure to also go ahead and put your little paw onto that bell icon so you guys can be notified whenever my dad makes more content. Please be sure to enjoy this battle report, and me or my brother Ragnar will greet you in the next video. Have a good one, happy wargaming, bye bye. Hello everybody, Cody here, Venomous Wargaming, back to you guys another battle report. I'm here today with good old-fashioned Michael, and he's decided to bring back his massive 4-year-old Khorne Dragon. So, since that's happening, I decided to also pull the shelves a little bit and yank the Idoneth Deepkin back off of them, because they've been there for a while. I haven't played these guys in a while, and I brought out the eel list because I want to cause damage to it this time instead of helplessly floundering around and dying to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and give everybody a shout out on Patreon. You guys' names are going to pop up on the screen right now, so thank you guys so much, to include Michael right here in front of me, for all the support on Patreon. And I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. We're recording this the day after Christmas because Michael has a lot of off time, and that is always fabulous for recording battle reports. And if you guys want to, in case you guys aren't following the Facebook page and aren't in the Discord channels, which are obviously linked below in the video description, I got a Wrath and Rapture box and other Slaanesh models for Christmas. So if you guys want to donate to the channel and help me, I guess the word I'm looking for is to create a Slaanesh demonic army for the YouTube channel to bring it on for battle reports. If you guys want to donate to that, great. If you guys don't want to, that's great too. If you guys do choose to donate though, please be sure to send me an email at the email that's also in the description below. It's at venomouswg@gmail.com. And or include a note when you do send in a donation, and let me know what unit you want me to focus on with that donation, and you'll be forever immortalized into my battle reports on YouTube. So I'm looking forward to that Slaanesh army, but that's neither here nor there, quite literally. Besides, Khorne's on the table, and Idoneth Deepkin really hates Slaanesh too, so Slaanesh doesn't deserve to be talked about any further than that. But you guys will see them pretty soon. Anyway, so I'm going to go over my Idoneth Deepkin army list. This is 1,980 points. My general for the day is going to be an Akhelian King on his Deep Mare, his little narwhal sea horsey dude. And his artifact for the day is going to be the Armor of Sithe. He's also going to have the Born from Agony command trait, so he's going to have +2 to his wounds. I believe that gives him 9. Makes him just a little bit more survivable, and his artifact makes him -1 to hit in combat. So the biggest thing with the Akhelian Kings is they can survive against non-rending attacks, but if something does have rend, you know, like that guy, they die very quickly. So try to keep him alive. For my other heroes, I have an Asharan Tidecaster. She knows the Arcane Corrasion spell, so she's going to be hanging out on the back of the board. You guys will see what that does as we go. The other hero I got is a Soul Scryer. He is off the board right now in the Ether Sea, and he's in the Ether Sea with a 2-man unit of the Sharks, the Akhelian Alopexes, and he's also in the Ether Sea with a 6-man unit of Morsar Guard. So for the rest of the army, I have an additional 6-man unit of Morsar Guard here with their Volt Spears, and then I have a 3-man unit of Ashlean Guard with their Hell Sabers and Shields. My last unit, and certainly not least though, is my Turtle. So the Akhelian Leviathan is going to be holding up the front line with his cover aura, so to say. And I look forward to using him here. So I haven't played this army in quite a while. I know I got a few requests to bring him back. I know some of you really enjoy seeing the eels and just how flexible and fast they are, and I really enjoy playing them. I just haven't had time to paint the rest of the army because I'm so busy painting my death collection, but everybody was getting really tired of seeing death, so I decided to bring these guys back out. And this is probably my favorite painted army that I have to date. So that's it for this army. The last thing I have is just 2 ship halves. So 1 there and 1 there, just outside of Michael's deployment zone. The mission for today is the relocation squig. So that is a chaos squig that Mike Gups had painted up here at Goldmine Games. And yeah, so that's also we're recording today, in case you guys didn't know that. And it's where I pretty much record almost every single video I've ever debuted. So we're going to roll over to Michael's side of the board, and he's going to describe to you what the Mrs. Khorne Dragon over there is going to do, and we're going to roll it up. Alright, Khorne time.
Yep, so we have 5 Blood Warriors, then the Blood Secretor, 20 Blood Reavers with the Manhacker Axe, the ones that have rend. The General, who's a Slaughter Priest, he has the Killing Frenzy Prayer, and he has the Talisman of Burning Blood and the Violent Urgency trait. So it gives everyone within 8 inches +1 to charge or run, and they can re-roll charges. Then we have Scaleock, Skull Host of Khorne.
Hard to decide where to stand with her.
Yeah. And underneath her is 20 more Blood Reavers, and then Valkia kind of hiding in the opposite.
Yep, she's somewhere over there. Hard to little see her in the shadow that is this massive Forge World Dragon. So that's really it. So also forgot to really say, add in a line to the donations thing. Every time you guys do donate to the channel to include Patreon support, it really does help me to just turn right around and give it to Mike here at Goldmine Games to get terrain, get models and armies for the channel. So pretty much all the Patreon support that I got in the past, all saved up and coalesced into the Idoneth Deepkin army that I have today. So yeah, everybody that ever donated to the YouTube channel, that's pretty much you guys on that half of the board. Sorry, Michael, you're kind of like paying to have yourself fought against here, quite literally. So that is it. If you guys don't understand what Relocation Orb is, basically, I think at the start of the second battle round, it's going to start moving around. Well, the squig's going to start moving around.
It's the end of each battle round.
Okay, so technically at the beginning of second, but at the end of the first battle round is when that's going to move. I chose off camera to give Michael the first turn, and we're going to let Michael move. So this is going to go straight into turn 1 for Chaos here, and we're going to see what Michael's going to do with his Khorne forces, and I'm going to launch a counterattack after that. Hopefully I don't die. Wish me luck, guys, or wish Khorne luck, whatever. Okay, so hero phase on turn 1 for Chaos. Real quick disclaimer, the ships don't work in his hero phase, they work in my hero phase, just in case anybody's confused. So go ahead.
Okay, so first, the Slaughter Priest will pray for Killing Frenzy on the Dragon. And it goes off.
On a 5.
It's +1 to hit.
And I know the dice are a little hard to see when I'm over here, but I don't want to hound Michael the whole time.
And he's going to plant his banner. And that's
you don't have to roll for that. Yeah.
Nope.
Alrighty, so that's the hero phase. We're going to let Michael move. We'll be right back to the movement phase for Khorne. Michael's basically had Valkia flank up over here on the left, in the Osgiliath Ruins over there. The Blood Reavers here have kind of formed up a L shape. The Slaughter Priest is, that's what he's called, right?
Yeah,
the Slaughter Priest is just behind them, next to the dragon. And all these guys have kind of shifted around. I think Michael's anticipating I might flank behind him with the Ether Sea ambush. So that's going to be that for movement, so shooting.
2, so Skylark's going to shoot them because they're the only ones that are in range.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s because of Killing Frenzy, it's +1, so that's
3 hits.
Now
this is all going to Akhelian Guard.
Wounding on 2s, so that's 3 wounds.
Yep.
Ren doesn't matter, unfortunately.
So 3 up saves because of cover. Passing 2, failing 1.
D6 damage, so 6 damage.
So the musician there is going to die. And the banner there is going to take 2 and go down to 2. So let me mark that. That reduced to 2 wounds. So that's going to be it for shooting. Do you have any charging?
Nope, because everybody ran except for her, and she's out of range.
Okie dokie, so we're going to get ready for Idoneth Deepkin turn 1. Alright everybody, at the start of the hero phase, I'm going to do the Gloomtide shipwrecks. So the Blood Reavers here are in range of both. So on a 4 up, it's a mortal wound. On a 6 or more, it's D3. So just 1 mortal wound. And then onto the dragon. A D3 mortal wounds. For 2. Yeah, take that. Also, guys, I forgot, but I'm running the Akhelian Corps battalion, so I could have re-rolled that save roll last turn for the Akhelian Guard that died. But since I forgot about that, I'm not going to go back and say, oh, hey, I'm going to re-roll that. So I'm just going to accept my mistake. So that's it. So, or that's it for the ships. So next up, we're going to do Arcane Corrasion from the Sharan Tidecaster. So the closest is going to be the Reavers. So I would say they're at least up to 24. Doesn't go off anyways. So that's it for spell casting, and we're going to go straight now. I don't think I have anything else I can do in the hero phase anyways. So we're going to go straight into movement, and I'll be right back. Everybody into the movement phase for Idoneth Deepkin on turn 1. So basically I had my Soul Squire come in on the flank over there behind Valkia. Over on Michael's half of the board with the 2 Akhelian Alapexes and then the unit of Morsar Guard. So he's over there with them. The Morsar Guard here moved up to the center of the board. The Akhelian Guard are forming a bodyguard in front of the king. And the turtles also just moving up, doing turtle things. So basically, that's going to be it for the movement phase. So going straight into shooting, the thing I'm going to start off with is the Soul Squire's Scryfish Shoal attack. So this is 8 attacks, 5s and 5s. No rend, 1 damage, and he's going to target the Blood Reavers with it. So 5s to hit. 1 hit. And 5s to wound. No wound, okay. So skipping over that, we're going to go straight into the Alapexes. So they each have a Briterius Net Launcher on board. So that's 1 attack each, 3s to hit, and they're targeting the Blood Reavers. 2 hits, 3s to wound. Double wound, no rend.
So I got 6 up saves? Nope.
3 damage each. As 6 of the Blood Reavers are netted for, I don't know what the Idoneth are going to do to them after the battle.
Steal their souls?
Probably. Do fish things. Force feed them rotten sushi rolls. So, that's going to be it for the shooting attack on them. So last but not least now is going to be the Akhelian Leviathan. So he's going to have 6 attacks with his harpoon launchers. So 3s and 3s, no rend, 1 damage, going into the Blood Reavers. And I can re-roll 1s from the Akhelian King being within 12. Nope. So converted 1, missed 1. 3s to wound. Oof! 1. No rend.
Nope.
So 1 more dies. And that is going to be it for shooting. So going straight now into the charge phase, the Soul Squire is going to use his Seeker of Souls ability, and he's going to pick an enemy unit within 24. He's going to pick the Blood Reavers, and all Idoneth units that are within 12 inches of them must add +3 to charge, and if they do charge, they have to finish within a ½ inch of them. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and charge the
Sharks?
Yeah, the sharks. So they're going to charge a 6 with a +3 is a 9. Do I need to re-roll it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Akhelian Alapexes, they get to re-roll charge rolls if an enemy unit within 12 inches has been wounded or caused casualties. So, because they're bloodthirsty, you know, shark stuff. So here we go.
You need at least a 12.
No, definitely not. So that's it for the sharks. They're not going anywhere. Almost had it there on the first time. We're going to go straight now with the Meixsell guards. They're going to charge with a +3. So they're going 12. So that's going to be good enough for them for a fact because they're only like 5-6 inches away. So we're going to go ahead and move them in. So that unit of Meixsell guard ending up like so. Lastly, the turtle here, he's going to charge. Ooh, 10 plus 3 is 13, but I don't think that's going to be enough because I already pre-measured 12 would put me right about here, and I would need boxcars to even remotely get over the ship because my ship betrayed me. I can't sit on top of it with a turtle. So that's going to be it for charging. So sadly, the only charge I did make successful, or actually, sorry, never mind. The eels are going to charge Valky. I almost forgot about that.
Hoping you'd forget about that.
So here we go.
You had 9?
They got a 10.
Oh.
So let me move them into Valkia.
Yeah.
One more Meixsell guard there ending up like that. Alright everybody, now at the start of the combat phase now, after completing all my charges, my eels here are going to activate first. However, they're going to use their Bile will take blast special ability here at the start of the combat phase. So 6d6, and they are all within 3 inches of Mr. Dragon there. So they're going to put every single electrical blast they can into him. So on a 3-up, it's a mortal wound. On a 6-up, it's a d3. So this is my chance to wound him before he gets to hurt me back really bad. So 1 d3 mortal wounds and 2 regulars. So d3 is for 3. So that's going to be 5 mortal wounds in total on her. And that's going to be that for the start of the combat phase. So let me dictate where my attacks are going to go, and I'll be ready. Alright, how I'm dividing up the attacks is these 3 eels right here, putting Volt Spears and Lashing Tails into the dragon, and the bite attacks from the eels are all going into the Blood Reavers. The other 3 eels are putting everything into the Blood Reavers. So with the first 3 on my right here, going into the dragon with their Volt Spears, these hit on 3s. Re-rolling 1s for the Akhelian King. Yep. All hit, and these wound him on 3s. Ooh, that's nasty. All but 1, so 6. Rend is 2.
So 5-up save.
Oh, not a bad roll. So 50% of them go through, so that's 6 damage in total. And now we're going to do 3d3 Lashing Tails. My Enclave is Foythan, so I can reroll hit rolls of 1. So that's 3, that is 2, that is... Oh, oops, did that wrong. There we go. Alright, so these hit on 3s Lashing Tails. And these wound on 3s. I can reroll wound rolls of 1. I'll call that cock, actually. Okay. Reroll that one. Nope, didn't matter. So 3 go through, no rend.
So 3-ups.
1 damage each, so 2. And that's that. So next up...
Down to half health.
Alright, good start. So the rest of the Volt Spears... Or actually, sorry, let me do the bite attacks first before I carry on with the other heals. So the Maw... Actually, I can do these all together. So 6 attacks from the Maws hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for the Akhelian King. 1 miss. 3s to wound. All wounds, so that's 5 wounds onto the Blood Reavers.
Any rend?
No.
6s. None.
Ooh, that's a d3 damage.
At least they're getting the bad armor rolls.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 wounds inflicted. That's 9 Blood Reavers going down to just bites. And then 6 attacks from Volt Spears into them. Re-rolling 1s. Those 2 miss. Wounding on 3s. And that's 4 at Rend 2, 2 damage apiece. So I think the Reavers are just dead at this point.
Yeah, they have.
Alright, and the last of the attacks from the eels are wasted. So that is it for my first unit. So it is over to you. On the plus side, you get a blood dive.
Yep.
So who do you want to do next? Valkia?
Valky is going to poke him back. So 6 attacks hitting on 3s.
Ooh,
That's my
ouchie.
wounding on 3s. So that's 2 at -2 rend.
So I get a 6-0. Save none.
It's 1 damage.
Each?
Yep.
Oh, I thought she would hurt me a lot more. Okay. So down to 2 wounds remaining on one of the regular eels. Is that it for her?
Yep. 140 points.
Wow. Okay. Okay. 4 of those eels going back into Valkia, so they're gonna start off their thing with Volt Spears. So these hit on 3s. Oof. No rerolls here because they're way too far from the Akhelian King.
And it's -1 to wound from her shield.
Force to wound. 2, rend 2.
So 5 up save now. So 1 goes through.
2 damage. So then 4 bites from the eels onto her. 1 missed. -1 to wound though, right?
Yep.
Alright, so 1 wound.
Any rend?
No.
So 3 up. Save.
Yep. Alright, and then 4d3 lash and tails. Threes to hit. Wow, this unit is rolling horribly. 1 wound, no rend.
Save.
Alright, so everybody just kind of they're kind of poking each other over there. So that -1 to wound really helped. So 3s becoming 4s to wound helped out Valkia immensely there. So that's going to be it for me. So back over to the dragon. This is going to hurt. I'm going to see how much damage I did, if it's enough to really lend me a helping hand here.
Okay. You're not monsters, right?
No. The only monsters I have in the army are the turtle and the sharks.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Skull Cleaver Axe of Khorne.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s because of Killing Frenzy. So 2 misses.
That's a lot of hits.
Wounding on 3s. And so the 6 is D3 mortal wounds in addition.
Ooh.
So that's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that's 7 wounds at -2 rend.
Ouch. So 6 up armor save here. Saving 2 still.
2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
That's
Okay.
12 damage total.
Ouch. Let me go ahead and check the Gloom Tide real quick. So, actually, hold on. I'm gonna use a my once per phase reroll on armor save before I forget. Hey, okay, so my champion will come back to life with 2 wounds remaining. Even though he might die immediately afterwards, so we're gonna see. Go for it.
So D6 plus 1 claw attacks. So it's 5. Hitting on 2s.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 3s. So that's 3 at -2 rend since I've taken 15 damage.
Oh, no.
3 damage each. That's 9 damage.
9, so he's gonna take 2 and die.
That's 7.
So he'll take 4 and die.
3.
And then he'll take 3 and go down to 1.
And now we got 3 jaw attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s now. So 1 at -2 rend.
Nope.
3 more damage.
Alright, so Banner is left with 1 wound remaining.
Now
Or two left remaining. I can math.
D6 tail attacks. That's 7 because of the blood secretors nearby. Hitting on 4 or 3. Fury. Wounding on 4s. So that's 3 at -1.
Saving 1.
So it's 3 damage each.
So he's super dead. Alright, so the whole unit gets killed by the dragon. That was kind of to be expected, but I was hoping I'd fare a little better because I did drop him down to half wounds. Oof, that hurt. Alright, so that's it for combat. So Battle Shock, I don't need to take any, neither do you. So that's it. So at the end of my turn, I do not control the objective. And that's going to be it.
Now the objective moves.
Okay. Do you want to roll it?
Sure. That's a
6.
So we set up.
We set up in a weird way. We'll move it real quick. So after everything on the objective moving, the squig is going to stop moving right here behind the turtle. So that is it for battle round 1. So we're going to roll off, see who goes into turn 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So I'll let you roll first.
6.
Ruh-roh. Actually, I think you go first regardless. You went first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go. Didn't matter. Alright, so Michael's going to go. Do you want to go, or do you want me to go?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Very much want to go.
I doubt you want to get double turned.
So he's going to plant his banner. Going to pray for Killing Frenzy again. And it doesn't go off. That's it for the hero phase.
Oh, BT dubs, everybody. So there's a little stool on top of the dragon here because we found a random little stool just lying around on the board, and we decided to throw it on top of the dragon because Michael's currently painting the Chaos Lord off the dragon. So the stool is going to be sitting in for him. So that's going to be it for the hero phase. So at the end of the movement phase, all that happened was the dragon moved up with the Reavers in tow and Blood Warriors moving up on his left flank and my right. But Valkia has retreated from combat and flew up here. So she's up there staring down at Tidecaster.
Because Khorne doesn't retreat, she's hunting. Yeah,
she's
more important.
She's just attacking in a different direction.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So I'm going to shoot at the turtle, it's the closest. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 2s. So 2 at -3 rend.
6 up saves. Ooh, saved 1.
That's 1 damage.
Hey, alright. So down to 15 wounds remaining on the turtle.
Right.
We're now at equal health.
Into the charge phase. The dragon's the only one that can charge because everybody else ran or he planted his banner so he can't move. So going 5 +1, so 6.
Alright, so we're about to see who's going to win, a turtle or a dragon. I'm going to go ahead and put my money on the dragon.
Unfortunately, I was hoping to get enough to fly over here, but I guess I'm going to go fight everybody.
Also, fun fact, Michael went ahead and put Kamul the Easterling on top of the dragon, so Lord of the Rings models are getting involved. So that's it.
Okay, so actually...
If you guys don't know who Kamul the Easterling is, you need to get educated.
Actually, I'm going to... If I'm going to charge everybody, I'm going to fully commit.
Might as well.
So now I roll dice for every unit within an inch, which is why I did this.
Yep.
3 up to D3 mortal wounds. So the eels take 2 mortal wounds. That's one guy's.
Oh, yeah, the banner dies.
And the turtle is going to take 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
So attacking, I'm going to put the tail attacks into the eel and everything else into the turtle.
Okay.
Actually, that might be overkill. The turtle's a monster, right?
Yes.
2, 4 +1. Okay, so that is hitting on 3s. Now wounding on 3s and re-rolling because of the fighting a monster. So that's 2d3 mortal wounds. So that's 3 mortal wounds and 6 regular at -2 rend.
Ooh, this might be it for you, turtle. So 6 at -2, so 5 up.
2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And the turtle is dead. Alright,
Well,
that was a lot faster than I thought.
The claws and jaws are wasted now. So the tail attack into the eel, D6. So getting 7 because of the blood crater. Hitting on 4s.
That's the first time I ever had the turtle die without doing anything.
On 4s. So that's 2.
To rend.
Rend 1, but
yeah. Doesn't matter. Saved 1, failed 1.
3 damage.
Dang it. Down to 1. Alright, so back over to me. Yep, I don't got anything to fight with besides these two. So the eel is gonna pile in. Like so. Just to give room for the king. So the Akhelian guard here, he is gonna swing in with his Hell Saber first. So it's gonna be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 1 wound, no rend.
So 3 up.
Hey, take that, 1 damage. 1 bite from the Fang Maw. I can reroll 1s. A hit. I reroll 1s because of Foythan to wound with mounts. It wounds. No rend, D3 damage.
Saved.
Saved it. D3 lashing tails. 3. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. No wounds. So that's it for the eels. Back over to you. You got nothing. Back over to me. The king is gonna have to pile in. So the king here is gonna swing. We're going to go ahead and do, we're just going to start it off from the top and work our way to the bottom. So this bladed polearm, not so good because I didn't charge. So 3s and 3s. 3 hits, 3s to wound. 3 wounds, rend is 2, D3 damage each.
So 2 go through.
D3 damage. So that's 5 damage. Deepmare's Fang Jaw and Talons. That's going to be 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. 2 hits. Rerolling 1s for Foythan. Nope. Well, that is 1 wound. Rend is 1.
4 up.
Nope. Alright, and then we're going to do 3 attacks with his tails. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. All wound, no rend.
3. Saved them all.
Alright. And that's it for me. So I did, what, 5 damage to you that time? How many wounds you got left?
I have 9.
So I did 6. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to go straight now into my turn, I guess. Nobody controls the objective. And no battle shot, nothing like that. So we're going to roll straight into turn 2 for Idoneth Deepkin. And, yeah, guys, at the start of my hero phase, the ship is going to do some mortal wounds, hopefully. So Slaughter Priest takes a mortal wound, and the Blood Warriors take D3 mortal wounds for 3. Alright, so one of the Blood Warriors is carried off and eaten by whatever might be residing in the shipwreck. And that's going to be it for the start of the hero phase. So now my spells over here, I want to use Arcane Corrasion on her again. It does not go off anyways. Oh yeah, mine is 3 to cast. Forgot about that. So we're going to go straight into movement now. I don't got anything else in the hero phase. Guys, at the end of the movement phase on turn 2 for Idoneth Deepkin, the 6-main unit of Morsar Guard is moving up here on my left flank to take on the dragon, and the sharks are moving in the backfield to go look at some juicy Blood Reavers. So that's going to be the end of the movement phase. Also, my last remaining Akhelian guard who passed Battle Shock, I did it twice off camera because I keep forgetting to do it, has come over here to grab the objective. He retreated. So we're going to go straight into shooting now. So the only shooting I got is 2 attacks from the sharks. So they're going to pump both the net launchers directly into the Blood Reavers. So 3s to hit. 1 hit. No wounds. So that's it for shooting. Or actually, sorry, not it for shooting. So I did run my Soul Scryer. He can still run and shoot, or run and charge on turn 2 because of the Flood Tide, but not both. So I chose to have him run so he can shoot instead of charge. So he's going to shoot at Valkyria the Bloody with his Shoalfish. So 5s to hit. That's better than last time. So that's 4 hits. 5s to wound her. 1 wound.
3-up save.
Ooh, angry goldfish bit ya.
Ah.
Down to 2. So that's it for shooting. So into charging now. The start of the charge phase, my Soul Squire is going to point at the Blood Reavers and make them a target of opportunity, so to say. So the only unit within 12 is going to be the Sharks.
Yeah.
Already pre-measured. So they're going to get +3 to charge. So I'll just do the Sharks real quick. Well.
Nope.
Okay. So negative on that one. I can't believe that. So even with the +3. So we're going to go ahead and do the eels. And that's all they needed anyways. I'm going to re-roll it with a banner though. Or not the banner, the instrument. 4.
Better.
Fine. I'll take it. So we're going to roll straight into the combat phase as soon as I'm done piloting, guys. So more Starguard at the start of the combat phase. You're going to use their Biovoltaic Blast on the dragon. Try and get rid of him. So on 3-ups, it's Mortal Wounds. And on a 6-up, it's D3. So no D3s.
That's 3 mortal
And that's
wounds?
3 Mortal Wounds, though. So that's it for Biovoltaic Blast. So in the regular combat phase now, they're obviously going to activate first. So I'm going to have 3 attacks from the Volt Spear on the champion, and then 2 attacks from everybody else. So that's going to be quite a few. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 attacks. So here we go, hitting on 3s against the dragon. Re-rolling 1s because the Akhelian King has the eels wholly within 12 of them. To give him the 4 ability, rerolling 1s. So, 3s to wound. All wound. Wow, that's 3, 6, 9, 10 at Ren 2.
5-ups.
2 damage each. And that's it for the dragon. That's the first time I've ever seen it die.
Left tide.
Whew, that took a lot to kill him though.
Yay.
So the dragon goes away. So at the end of the turn, that was really it. So all that died was the
the
massive Khorne Dragon, and I did manage to take the objective. And it does need to move. I'll roll it this time. It's going to a 2.
2, so it does.
I think it moves towards you.
No, it moved. I think it moved back to the middle.
Okay. So that was easy. So now let's roll off, see who goes into turn 3. So Michael's going to roll a 4, and I'm going to roll a 2. Alright, so you get it again.
Yep.
And you want to do your hero phase real quick?
Yep, so let's see what I'm in range of.
And you try and blood boil.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it to the probably the eels or the. Or you know what? I'm gonna the eels are the smart thing to do. Nope. I'm gonna put Killing Frenzy in the Blood Warriors because I'm pretty sure you can't see the Blood Reavers. Nope. And I take 3 mortal wounds.
Ooh, ouch.
And he's gonna plant his banner again.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so into movement for Chaos. Everybody, into the movement phase on turn 3 for Chaos. All that happened was the Blood Reavers have moved up and the Blood Warriors have moved up with the Slaughter Priest just ahead of them, and everybody's kind of glaring down at the Eels. Mm-hmm. And Valkia over here is going after the Tidecaster, doing what Valkia does, hunting heroes. She charges in 10, so that's way more than enough she needs.
And the Blood Reavers are gonna go in 6, which makes it, but not very well.
So we're going to let the Blood Reavers complete the charge like so, and that's going to be it. So it is turn 3 on the Tides of Death, and that means that I get to fight first with all Idoneth units. So I'm going to start here with the Tidecaster just to see if I can conk Valkia to death with the staff. So 3s to hit with her staff. 2 hits. 3s to wound Valkia.
-1 to wound.
Or 4s to wound then. Nothing.
Didn't matter.
Alright. So now the eels, let me pile them in. Spears from the eels going to the Blood Reavers. That's pretty. Oh, there's a 2 in there. It's a pretty good roll. 3s to wound. So there is no rend on these.
6s.
1 damage each. So 3 die. So that's it for Volt Spears. Next up, we're going to do 4 bites because it's only 1 inch range. Well, I can reroll ones actually. Not as bad. I sat there for a moment.
Wasn't that the one that you pulled out?
I think that was a 2. Okay, so that's 2 wounds, no rend. Oh, sorry.
So save 1.
So D3 damage. Yeah, C3 damage on a bite. For 3. And then it's going to be 5d3 lashing tail attacks on them. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 more dice here. 11 dice hitting on 3s. Rerolling with 1s for lashing tails. Alrighty. Rerolling 1s for Fourth Dan because it's a mount attack. Nope, didn't matter. So that's 5 wounds, no rend.
So I'll go through.
5 dead Blood Reavers then. And that's it for me. So do you want to fight with Valkia real quick? See if she can kills the side casters.
So 3. 3. So it's 3 at -2 rend.
Ooh. She goes to an 8 up.
So D3 damage each because you charged. So that's 5.
She's dead. Or no, wait. Ooh, the first wound allocated to her per turn is ignored, so she goes down to 1 wound. Wow, so we're pretty dead even in this combat over here. So that's it. So Blood Reaver's time.
Yep.
Alright, Blood Reaver's going in.
Yep, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. That's 2 at -1 rend.
Goodbye. Ripperoni and pepperoni, my friend. He served faithfully. Alright, that's it. So Battle Shock.
I don't. I'm immune because I'm within 18 inches of Blood Crater.
Okay, I need to take it. I'm good on a 1. Anything else?
No.
Alright.
I guess I score 1 point.
Yeah, you get it. You way outnumber me there. So we're going to go straight over to turn 3 for Idoneth Deepkin.
And the first thing I'm going to spend my Blood Tithe points for Crimson Rain. So all Khorne models heal D3.
Okay. So
they heal 2.
Alright.
He's up to 4.
Valkia goes up to 4. And wasn't there a Wounded Blood Warrior there?
Yeah.
Okay, he's good then. Alright, so we're going to go straight into Idoneth Deepkin turn 3. Blood Warriors here. The ship is going to harm them. On a mortal wound, yes. Just 1.
And he just got better.
He goes right back down to 1. So, next up, the Ashran Tidecasters are going to put Riptide onto Valkia. I don't know if that's even right. Nope, cast value 7. Alright, so the Tidecaster's a big waste of points this game, sorry. So that's it for that. So next up, my Akhelian King. He's going to use every single command point I have, which is 3 at this point, to boost the attacks on the eels by 1 each time he uses it. So by 3. So that's fun. And then we're going to go straight into movement, and then we're going to shoot. Alright, everybody, into the movement phase for Idoneth Deepkin. So all that happened was I had my Soul Squire move up a little bit. The Sharks have moved up as well. The King is surged forward to take on Blood Warriors. And the Akhelian Guard here has fallen back to go take care of Valkia, at least hope to do so. So we're going to go straight into shooting now. We're going to have 8 attacks from the Soul Squire with his Shoalfish. And he's going to fire everything to the Blood Reavers. So 5s to hit with him. 5s. 2 wounds on Blood Reavers, no rend. 2 angry goldfish kill people. Alright, so 2 Blood Reavers go down to that. So next up, the Sharks. They're going to fire their Rotarius net launchers into the Slaughter Priest there, so hitting on 3s.
Look out, sir.
Or actually, I'm going to shoot at the Blood Reavers then. I'm not even going to risk it. So that would have hit anyways, but I'm going to be nice and do that. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend. 3 damage each. So 6 Blood Reavers are caught up in some nets.
Those extra 3 attacks is pretty overkill.
Yeah, at this point it really is. So that's it for the shooting on the, well, yeah, shooting in its entirety really. So we're going to go straight into charging. So the Sharks are going to charge, or actually the at the start of the combat phase, or charge phase, Soul Squire is going to point, and she's not going to point, or he's not going to point, sorry. So the Shark's going to charge. They're going to charge 10, so they're going to make it into the Priest here. So they're going to move like so. And the King, he will make it. He's just going to jump right down here into the Blood Reaver, or Blood Warrior's face. And that's all for charging. So, oh, and the Akhelian Guard, he makes it as well. So we're going to go straight now into the combat phase and roll it out. Right, so starting things off, Akhelian Guard are going to go into the, well, the Akhelian Loki and Prince really is going to go into Valky of the Bloody. So here we go, 4 attacks of Hell Sabers. 3 hits.
-1 to wound.
3 wounds. Right? Yeah, no rend.
So 3 up.
Ooh, 1 damage each. So she's back down to 2, otherwise she would have been dead. Now the bite on the eel, it missed. The D3 attacks with the lashing tails, 3 attacks. 3s. 3s.
4s.
Or 4s, yeah. Okay, so 1 wound.
Save.
Nothing. Alright, so now the Tidecaster is going to conquer on the head with the staff. 1 hit. 1 wound. No rend. Oh, kills her. Or no, wait, it's D3. Kills her. Alright, so Valkia dies by getting conked over the head by a Tidecaster. So the Tidecaster did do something, finally. And we're going to go straight now over here. So the eels. This is severe overkill. So I'm not even going to do all the attacks. But here's...
I mean, he has a 6-up save.
Okay, we'll just do that then. So moving on, the Sharks. This is going to be a little bit better to watch because they actually do get to roll some stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and do Scything Fins first. So this will be 8 attacks. This is going to hit on 3s. Oh, they're wholly within 12, so they can reroll 1s from King. Alright. So now this is going to wound on 3s. And rerolling 1s because of Foythan Enclave. Holy 6s. So that's 5. Rend is 1.
So 6 ups.
1 damage each.
So that's
down to 1.
Nice.
Alright, and then 2 bites. Both hit. 1 wounds. Rend is 2, 3 damage each.
So no save.
Okay. So the Slaughter Priest goes down. Next up, and last but not least, the Akhelian King. So, 3 attacks with Bladed Polearm, 3s and 3s. 3 hits, 3s to wound. 3 wounds, Rend is 2, 3 damage each.
So 6.
So 6 damage.
So that's... Oh, champion, so...
And just so everybody knows, the Bladed Polearm becomes 3 damage because I charged. It's called Wave Rider ability. So that's why I always carry a Bladed Polearm. Plus, I think it looks awesome. So we're going to go into some Jaws and Talons now. 3 attacks, 3s, 3s. 3 hits. 2 wounds, rend is 1.
5s.
1 damage each, didn't matter. So we're going to do 3 attacks, lashing.
He has a Gore Fists, so on a 6 you take 4 wound. Yep.
Okay. So lashing tails, 3s and 3s. 3 hits. 3 wounds, no rend.
So 4s.
2 damage.
Okay, he dies, but
Gore
Gore
Fist.
Fists, you take a mortal wound.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 1, go down to. Oh, never mind. I didn't take any wounds earlier. Thought I did. Go down to, I believe, 8 wounds remaining because the command ability or command trait, and that's it for combat. I don't need to take any battle shock or anything like that.
Me neither.
And all you got left is Blood Secretor, and I take control of the objective. Yeah, I think you're still. I'm pretty sure you're still winning on victory points by at least 1 turn.
No, because whenever I've had the objective, it's only been 1 point, and the one time you had it, it was the 2nd turn, so you got 3.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so I'll actually come out ahead on this turn, I think. Okay, so that's the end of turn 3. I control the objective, and that's it. Do you want to keep going?
No, because I mean, I only have 1 guy left. I can summon like some flesh hounds, but they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Alright, everybody. So that's going to be it for the battle. So in the beginning, it was pretty brutal. As you guys can see, you really have to focus your entire army, for the most part, into the dragon to try and take him out. Because the eels, I would say the Morsar Guard at a 6-man unit, have annihilated pretty much everything I've ever charged. At least at full strength, I would say. But that dragon survived a good number of attacks, survived a lot of the Bile Will Take Blast, and still did an immense amount of damage. And it wasn't even at full health.
Yep.
So, the thing about playing Idoneth Deepkin, everybody, is if you play an eel list, they are extremely fast and they hit extremely hard if they do get a charge off. The problem is with Idoneth Deepkin is if you don't hit them hard enough soon on turn 3, if they do get some juicy charges on you, that's where they're going to cause a lot of harm because they get to fight first. So, the dragon, though, still fights like an absolute monster, even at half health, and I wasn't expecting that.
Well, because the axe attacks, I think, is the main thing, and that never degrades.
Yeah.
So the only thing that really degrades is the brass tail, because it goes down to, like, number of attacks. Everything else is fairly minor.
Yeah, he still did good. Me and Michael talked off camera. Kind of decided that Blood Crushers, Skull Crushers of Khorne probably would still be better, like the last battle report we did with the dragon when I used
because they
Chaos.
could have kept up.
Yeah. Not only do they keep up, but they have a save. They do fight better, and having a 6-up save against something like Idoneth Deepkin, where a lot of attacks do have at least some rend, is a death sentence. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a pretty good battle. It went longer than I thought because I thought we were just going to both mash in the middle, and we did, but it was actually a pretty long, drawn-out combat there in the center. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and me and Michael will see you guys probably in another battle report here shortly since we have a large amount of time open with holidays and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you guys in the next video, so be sure to check out all the videos, description information, and we'll see you guys probably next week. Might try to start getting 2 videos out again every week, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know.